Hey everyone, it's Lee here at Simply Rustic by Stearman & Sons. I'm just redoing the intro to this video. This is basically the meeting up with the guys who are doing the van, which is Cosy Adventures, and at the minute Boondockers were there while I was there dropping the van off and doing the first little bits to it. I did do a video as I was driving to the site, but I think I just droned on a little bit too much. Just went into too much detail as to why we was doing things and what we was doing, you know, the reasons behind it all. So yeah, as you can see, I'm currently still in Devon. We're going to be here for another day or so maybe. I'm getting a bit homesick now, so I would like to, we're going to wrap up here and maybe head home. There's a lot of work I need to still do on the van, so I need to get on with that. But yeah, currently we're still in Devon. I'm sat in the car today because usually I go stand in the garden and do my little intros to my videos, but the weather is miserable. The kids are playing in the pool, it's indoors, everyone's having fun, so I'm going to go join them. In the last video, I did say what I'm doing now is taking a bit of downtime, you know, just enjoying life a little bit. And in the original intro that I did for this video just droned on a little bit too much. Anyone that's watched my videos probably knows that I do drone on a little bit too much sometimes. So this is just me. Basically, this video is me taking the van through to John at Cosy Adventures, who was very kindly offered to help me finish off the van. A lot of things that I couldn't do myself. I did what he calls all the fun bits, you know, building all the bunks, the kitchen, the framework for the shower room, the wardrobes, the storage areas, seating, dining table, if you can call it that. But because we was in lockdown, I had absolutely no clue what to do when it came to putting things like night heaters and water heaters and solar systems and all that sort of stuff. So I just thought, yeah, we'll get round to that at some point. So now John's cursing me a little bit because he's having to work round my work to get his work into place. And you're going to see that in this video. But as I say, I just wanted to put a new intro to this video, something a bit quicker, a bit shorter, a bit simpler, straight to the point. This is what we're doing. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video of the van taking shape again. I think we've got some pretty good footage. You can be the judge of that. Hope you enjoy. Hey everyone, Lee here at Simply Rustic by Stearman & Sons. Today you can see I am driving my semi-finished Iveco daily camper van. I don't know if I'm ever going to end up posting this video, I'm not sure yet, but basically I've got this van half finished. It got put on the back burner while I worked on other projects, built my new workshop, got other jobs done. And now I've basically got a very tight time window to get this finished. I don't really want to go into too much detail. So basically I put a post onto self-built campers in real life asking for help. I've done as much as I can do to this van. And now I'm at a bit of a dead end, and that's kind of why I stopped. I needed help because I was in lockdown, I couldn't get any help. But now time is really of the essence, and I need this van maybe not 100% finished, but finished to a point where it can be used just to fulfill this this one wish that I've been asked to fulfill. It's not easy. I've got loads of stuff in the back of the van, that's where I just fell over. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so I put a post onto this group on Facebook. Was absolutely overwhelming. So many people offering help, and this one lady's popped up and said, "Ring my husband, we're just down the road in Scunthorpe, we're here to help." and basically that's where I'm going now. Taking my van to Scunthorpe, where apparently there is a little nest of campers all battened down on some private land, and they've offered to chip in and help me get this van usable, get it running again, you know, get it all working. We need all the wiring doing, all the plumbing needs doing, the bathroom needs finishing off. So quite a bit of work's done and not a lot of time to do it. I think I'm nearly here. Just driving up a random farm track. Apparently the postcode takes you directly to where you need to be, so I'll keep following it and see where we're going. I'm not entirely sure if this is the place, but I am led to believe if I just follow the postcode, it'll take me to the place. I'll be greeted by a band of merry men. It says I've arrived on the farm. Keep going, it said they're in a barn or something, so there's a barn out the back here. Hope I'm not just going to get like shot for trespassing. Oh but Jesus, things falling all over the place. Farm stuff. And I'm not here. Yeah, we're in the wrong place. We're going up somebody's driveway. Here, I can either get directions or get shots. Yeah.
3 fields that way on the right. There's a big sign up.
Cheers, bud. Thank you. It was a friendly farmer, he didn't shoot me, which was helpful. A bit bumpy. See if he wants a price putting in for tarmac in his road, that'd be nice. Yeah, so back out onto the road, turn right, 3 fields over, turn right. Apparently there's a big sign. We'll try that. I've just been flagged down by Donna, which was the lady that actually initially offered me her husband's services, and I believe she's going to guide me in. It's just spinning round. Will do. There we go. We're definitely en route now. We're being chauffeured in. Window up. Oh, yeah. All the best modern technology. Oh, well, there's only one farm away. Too bad. And we're in. So, well, I can see vans, I can see campers. This is looking far more promising than the rusty old tractor I saw in the last farm that we visited. Let's see what's what. I'm assuming that's Donna in front. She said she gave me the initial message to come and pop in, say hello, get your van sorted out, pull round. I've got quite a few of them arrived. We've met John and Donna, and they've made me a cup of coffee. I looked at my van, shook the head a little bit and gone, oh my god, what a challenge. And now I am trying to get myself into the barn to do the work, but it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, so John's just having to move his van now to get me in.
What you'll have to do is go back a little bit, as much as you can. I'll watch your back.
Yeah.
But you'll have to come this way because your back wheels are that close to that wall.
Yeah. And then
watch my front end.
watch. I'm not arguing with him. He's massive.
I'll go back and you'll have to sort of come out and then in.
And out and then in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I've had a bit of a jump to day 2. I just wanted to check with everybody that, because we're on private land where we're doing the finishing the van off. I just wanted to check with everybody that it was okay to film and do everything, and they was happy being on camera and all the rest of it. But I've had the go ahead. They're happy. So John, that's now going to help me finish the van off, is taking me shopping. He's quite excited to spend all my money on things for the van. So we're going to pop through to a shop that he recommends in Grimsby. We're going to take a drive through there now in his car and spend some pennies to see if we can get this van finished off ASAP. So yeah, let's go spend some pennies. So that's us, we've just arrived at Magnum. Apparently this is where all my money's going to go. John's brought me to spend all my money. We've also got Purdy from the Boondockers, there you go. They're all quite excited to go in with my card and spend all my money. So let's go have a look what we're going to spend my money on. This looks a little bit exciting. Go for a quick browse before we start spending money and making myself feel ill. They've literally got everything here. Shiny, shiny. Carpets. Ooh, tables. Well, they're a bit nicer than mine. Oh God. I'm gonna spend a fortune. I am gonna spend a fortune. This is like Aladdin's cave. I'm pretty sure if you need anything, it's here. Is that mask for COVID or just because you got bad breath?
Yeah, bad breath, mate. Don't want to catch me.
Seriously, this is going to cost me an absolute fortune. Just look at the size of the place. And we're not spending John's money, we're spending my money, so I've got a feeling he's going to go a bit crackers. Let's see. One item. He's bought one item and spent 400 odd quid. Look, she's walking away with it. Walking away with 400 odd quid. Is there any good camping chairs? I need to sit down.
Do you want the kits that we do? Want it personalised? You can have anything really.
You can have anything you want as long as your pockets are deep enough, she says. I'm happy with this purchase, £1.50. You deal with things like that. What? Other than that, it's getting expensive. So we've been given a shelf. They've given us our own shelf here now. This is our shelf. It's filling up nicely, look. Got a water tank and a water heater and all the bits and bobs there. A nice lady over there at the counter making all the copper pipe up. Another expense. I put my favourite purchase of the day at £1.50 on the shelf. I was choosing a power in jobby What's-It at the minute, but looking at this one here is 300 quid, or the slightly uglier one here is 200 quid, so you know which one we've chose. We've gone for the 200 quid slightly uglier one, because at the end of the day the van is made out of pallets, reclaimed wood and bits of tack that I found lying around, so spending an extra 100 quid on something that looks pretty is not something we're going to be doing today. So we've got water heater, water tank, things to make the gas safe. I think it's going to take more than that to make my gas safe. Some wiry jobby bits, a battery, some straps and some sticky stuff. As long as that is no more than 50, 60 quid, then we're laughing, we're happy.
Put it all back there.
Yeah. I've got a feeling it's going to be over 50 or 60 quid.
How much you bring with you? 60 quid?
Yeah, that should be enough, shouldn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
60 quid.
Who can have the cable?
Your fingers are going too fast to be accurate. I reckon you're going to be adding extra digits on there.
All over YouTube, this is.
I hope I missed one of the decimal points that you put there, because I'm sure it said about £8.5 grand.
When you go quicker, I'm running out of memory.
Pressure's got to her, she ran off. She just ran away. She don't like the cameras.
She's scared to tell you the figure.
She's scared to tell me the figure, yeah.
Here's 1089.90. We'll do your self-build discount of 5% because you're building a full van. We do that on everything but fridges, awnings and sale items.
Was that a shameless plug then?
Makes it 1035.41 altogether.
Before we do that, I just forgot some of the plastic inserts for the hot water.
Oh.
Yep.
So we are back at the van after spending just over £1,000 in the shop. Donna's kindly just lent me a microwave so I can have some soup because I forgot to eat anything today. John's had a bowl of cereal, so we're ready to go on some Heinz soup and a bowl of cereal. We're just getting everything out of the car and I'm going to start looking at where it's going to go in the van. John's over there now, kneeling down under the van, just trying to sort everything out. I think I better go help him. Isn't this for service, look? I've got the Boondockers just carrying all my equipment over for my van while I just sit here. While I just sit here doing absolutely sod all. Yeah, there's more in the car if you just want to grab it. They're not bad people, you know. So John's seen how good my handiwork is with the rest of the van and has entrusted me with a very, very important job. I'm allowed to stick these stickers onto these little things. I hope I'm going to get that right and not bodge that up as well. But yeah, I'm allowed to stick 3 stickers onto these little tappy jobbies. And he says that's about all my skill level is going to let me do. So I'm going to get on with that and hopefully I don't bodge it up. I think we're going to cut this one and finish this video now. You know, we don't want to put the whole thing in one video. It's going to last about 5 hours. But now you know why we're doing this rush through to get this finished off. You know who's doing the rush through to finish it off and helping me out getting it all done. We've seen the bits that were bought to get it all finished. So the next part of the video we'll be getting up here tomorrow morning. I'm not sure when the video will go up, but we're going to be getting up here tomorrow morning. I'm bringing my workshop van up, a lot of timber, bits and pieces that we need, and crack on. But for now, you know who's doing it, you know why we're doing it, you know where we've been to get the gear. I think that'll do for today. See you in the next one. Don't forget, guys, if you want to carry on watching the trials and tribulations of getting this van up and ready so we can go do a bit of a road trip with my mum, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, give it a share, and we'll see you soon.